Wow. I'm a high school guy, and I was getting a little worried that with all the nice things being said, that it was going to end with, he passed away in 2015, and high school principals don't get that many compliments. I'm honored and humbled to accept this degree, and I thank President Garassi, the trustees of Wagner College, the administration, faculty, and students, and I thank the graduates for allowing me to jump in on your class. In about 33 days, right over in the Spiro Center, we're going to graduate a few hundred students. And for many of those students, their parents came here illegally. They came here without much more than a 7th grade education. And for many of them, they were touched by you folks. But my message is really to the parents who are here. I ask that you make a big deal about today, that we understand the importance and the celebration of a college education, that we understand what these graduates have achieved, and that we make sure that they remember this day for the rest of their lives. That is what we need to take away from today. You parents have worked remarkably hard. I have a 9-year-old son. I know you're hitting each other saying, did he say grandson? Now, my 9-year-old Timmy and my nephew Jack Garrity are here today missing school because I want them to see how cool a college graduation is. But I need everyone in here to make it cool. When my high school kids graduate, we can't afford the tent. We come over here, and for an hour or two afterwards, we take pictures. And I always look at the faces of the moms and dads, because that's what tells the story. Because they know how important that high school diploma is. So I need you folks to make sure that we really send the message to all the little Timmy Gannons, all the little Jack Garrity's of the world, that this is a big day. Yes. Chris Tucker is graduating. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Raise your hand, Chris. Chris Tucker's graduating, and I told your mom she needs to cry today. So it's on me. So please celebrate. I know I live right off of Forest Avenue. I know you folks don't know this, but there are a few bars along Forest Avenue. I want those bars singing tonight. I want to hear that Wagner College graduated. Wagner College is working with Port Richmond High School on increasing the number of college degrees on Staten Island by 30,000 in 10 years. And I need you to be the soldiers. You don't have to be on Staten Island, but you're the soldiers that tell people who tell us it's impossible, it can't be done. And that's why we said, all right, then we'll give it 10 years and we'll do it. But we need you folks to point the way about a college degree, to remind people what a Wagner College degree is about, and to make it special. I'm going to be up and down Forest Avenue. I'm not giving this back. So I need you with that same sense of celebration. Look into your parents' eyes tonight, the same eyes that 22 years ago saw you for the first time. And look into those eyes every single hour. And parents, look at your children tonight, these graduates, and every single hour, tell them you're proud. They're going to tell you stop, and don't you dare stop. Every hour, the graduates are looking into the eyes, and the parents are saying how proud you are. The only other thing I wanted to mention, I wanted to apologize for the program, and I ask for your forgiveness, because Wagner College made a mistake. They're calling it Commencement. It's not what it is. Because of the Wagner plan, your commencement exercises were in August of 2011, when you first stepped foot on campus. Today is Gotta Keep It Going Day. Today is you gotta keep it going exercise, because we're not celebrating what you're going to begin. We're celebrating who you are right now and what you've done already. So let's make sure college graduates are going around the country these days, and there's graduations all over, and those are commencement exercises. But at Wagner, it's got to keep it going. Wes Moore, who you'll hear from, is an inspirational man who reminds us about the importance of connections, mentoring, staying involved, and touching people one at a time, one heart at a time. So you're Wagner College. You're those few, those select, who have already made a difference. You've already seen the bright eyes of a child when you taught them something in a classroom. You've held the hand of the sick and assured them that they would be okay. You taught us how to bring harmony to a community and creativity. You know how to manage business with ethics, and how to apply the sciences without ever forgetting that it's the arts that touch our souls. So you have to forgive Wagner College for a lot of things today. You have to forgive them for calling it a commencement when it's got to keep it going. You have to forgive them for over-preparing you, putting you into the world that you're going to impact beginning tomorrow. You have to forgive them for giving you professors who were blinded to your insecurities and your weaknesses, and instead just kept on looking at the greatness that was within you. And you have to forgive us. In the community of Port Richmond, where my kids and my families are, we're not always great at saying thank you. We're not always great at recognizing what you shared with us, the impact you had on us. But know that we do know the greatness that you've shared with Port Richmond. So please forgive all the mistakes. Recognize you got to keep it going. You can't let the Wagner plan end here. The world needs folks like you to keep impacting the kids, to keep making a difference. So please, on behalf of Port Richmond High School, on behalf of the Port Richmond community where I serve, please know that we congratulate you, we thank you, we are in awe of you, and promise me that today you will celebrate long and Seahawk strong. Thank you, and God bless you.